My name is Francesca Lorenzo Severino. Uh, Symptoms and singles. Complete a table with word from C or positive root asterisk mark in front of the stressed syllable in each word. The first one has been done for you. Noun, adjective, exactness, exacting, fatigue, fatigue, lethargy, lethargic, tiredness, tired. Make word combination using from H book. Look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. Complain of color, are of sorts, present with, crowd, worn out. Complete the sentence with the correct form for of the verb present. 67-year man present with a 9-month history of increasing shortness of breath. The most common presentation is loss of consciousness. Renal arteries may present as fever with any obvious causes. The presenting symptoms is in these patients called perhaps be due to renal failure. Other conditions with a similar presentation include acute include acute cholecystitis, reduces bone is an important presenting complaint of celiac disease. 2 months following presentation, the patient was able to walk. Read the patient's description of what symptoms the complete case reports. Look at C opposite to help you. I have well unit a few months ago in the beginning. I have felt of color and a bit tired, but lately I have been feeling complaining wore out of the end of day and not anything any more than usual, but I be put on 9 kilos in the last year. My middles are half and mid half have started to all out. A 50 years old Jesuit who have been well united for moments previously, complaining of 28 miles she have gained 9 in which in the year before she present to the GP. Although she gained 18 more than usual, she was constipated. They noticed that her eye started to fall out. Find word in the box with a positive meaning. Look at B and C opposite to help you. Arecat, arecat, inadequate. I hands for insidious, sudden, silent, like you unlikely, severe, mild, rare, weather, coming. Make word combination using a word from each box. Look at B and C opposite to help you. Bone marrow. Differential diagnosis. Insidious onset. Iron deficiency. Pernicious anemia. Progressive increasing. Vibration senses. Complete the senses look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. At 59, year-old may present with a story of progressive abdominal distension over a period of 6 months. Bleeding may be caused by vitamin A deficiency. The bleeding in puberty are caused by abnormal bladder function. A white cell count is normal, so we can exclude acute leukemia. The yellow color of the hair, skin, and conjunctiva is probably due to jaundice. There was a palpable mass in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen. Chapman is aiming at restoring fluid balance with a decue intravenous fluids. The anemia might be due to increasing breast cell breakdown. Complete the conversation. Look at the opposite to help you. Professor, what is again the diagnosis of pernicious anemia on physical examination? Students, the problem started cute Sundel, so it didn't have to typical insidious onset. He doesn't have any skin color and it doesn't have symmetrical paresthesia or absence vibration sense and in could feel his spleen. What about his tongue? His tongue was normal and not inflamed or sore. Label the diagram using word from the box. Look a opposite to help you. 1. Skull. 2. Jawbone. 3. Spine. 4. Breastbone. 5. Rib. 6. Collarbone. 7. Shoulder blade. 8. Thigh bone. 9. Kneecap. 10. Shin bone. Match the types of fracture with the description. Look at B opposite to help you. Open. A. There is a break in the skin. 2. Comminuted. C. The bone is broken into several pieces. 3. Displaces is D. The brown pieces are separate. 4. Branskin is B. The bone is bent. It occurs mainly in children. 5. Impacted is E. The brown pieces are pushed together. Complete the textbook extra long and see opposite to help you. Reducing fractures involves trying to return the bones to as near to their original positions as possible. If fracture is allowed to hold in this placed position, the fracture will unite, but it might go into malunion. Complete the table with words from A and C opposite, then complete the sentence with words from the table. Delay, delay, delayed, developed, development, develop, develop, developing, distant, distant, distation, distended, fial, filial, feeling, nourish, nourishment, nutrition, nurse. Babies with the fetal alcohol syndrome may present with failure to thrive. Abdominal distension may be due to endangered liver. A small amount of alcohol impregnation can affect fetal development. Mortality from males can be reduced with better nutrition. Delay, delay in one or many of the milestones may be the first sign of disease. Complete the sentence, look at A and C opposite to help you. 1. After seeing babies learn to crawl and tend to walk. 2. A child will have started eating solid food has been waning. 3. Something who is now very tall is said to be of short stature. 4. The stages in child's development are known as the milestones. A child who is beginning to develop sexual after puberty, where the common English name for AIDS disease using your medical knowledge. 1. Allergy periodic cramps, mumps, difficulty opening the mouth, lowdown. Raft M, energy, posterior occidental nose, Hermann Melsis. Paroxysmal cold with vomiting, whooping cold. Pulpos and bestial fins of trunk, tick spots. Cold and cold followed by ras melis, sore throat and ras, scarlet fever. Shoulder, joints, and heart murmur, or stomach fever. Fever followed by muscle white pillow, calling with stridor crow. Complete the table with words from A, B, and C opposite and writing from both stress mark in front of the stress syllable in each word. The first one has been done for you. Inhibition, production, release, release, replace, replacement, secretion, simulate stimulation, stimulate stimulation. Complete a page from a textbook using the illustration and your one key alone and be opposite to help you. Courses of GMRH gonna developing releasing hormone are released from the hypothalamus and simulate LH and FSH release from the pituitary. LH simulates testosterone production from leading cell of the testis. Testosterone feeds back on the hypothalamus pituitary to inhibit GnRH secretion. FSH simulates the sertolic cell in the seminiferous tubule to produce mature sperm, and the inability A and B enabling cause fear of the pituitary to decrease FSH secretion. Complete the sentence slow and A and C opposite to help you. A diffuse sounds often many part of an organ or gland. A locused sounds affect on one part. If this is deficient in iron, he doesn't have iron. Excess T3 and T4 increasing the basal metabolic rate. Match Mr. Davis' symptoms with the question her doctor have looked and the opposite to help you. Diarrhea is D. Are your bowels normal? 2. 18 more is C. What is your appetite like? 3. A intolerance is A. Do you breathe in hot water is cold? 4. Overactive is E. Are you able to think and relax? 5. Palpitation is G. Have you ever felt your heart beating rapid of irregular? 6. Weight loss is B. Is your waning steady? 7. Tremor is F. Do you have shake? Complete the table with words from B opposite and dwelling form. Accommodate, accommodation, constraint, consecration, conscript, Kimbert, Kimberes, Kimberges, dilate, dilatation, dilate, droops, drooping, oscillation, reaction. Match the picture with the condition log at B opposite to help you. 1. Skin. 2. Is irregular pupil. 3. Is indilate pulpis. 4. Is constrict pulpis. 5 is cataract. 5. 6 is dropping off limbs. Complete the extras from the textbook load at C opposite to help you. Retinoscopy. Examining the retina with the ophthalmoscopy is possible with the pupil dilated to obtain the maximum view for papillotomy and for flame chapel. Morges and cotton wool examines the state of the arteries and note the presence of any nerve with as well as nipping arterial crossing. Complete the class report load at IA opposite to help you. Physical examination revealed with slim polo G was now obsolete. The instructed the temperature was 38 degrees, pulse is 100 for minimum, blood pressure is 110 every mmHg. Examination of the rest of the cardiovascular and the respiration system was normal. The abdomen was not distant. There was general tenderness which was most weaker in the right low quadrant and was associated with warding but not rigidity. There was no rebound tenderness and no masses where the fifth bowel sounds were reduced. Mas the description of the stores with the condition most likely to cause them. Using for medical cannoli, look at B opposite to help you. Tip of stone condition. 1. C. 1. Lossy blighting is C. Ulcerative colitis. 2. Lossy Bailey bulk is E. Colitis disease. 3. Glycolitis is F. Obstructing tendency. 4. Black tarry is A. Gastric ulcer. Small heart is B. Irritable bowel syndrome. 6. Clay water with muscus is D. Cholera. Match the factory to the doctor's question. Look at B opposite to help you. 1. Blown is F. Have you passed black stones? 2. Bowel habit is E. A. Oh, how often do you open your bowels? 3. Chances in bowel habit is B. Are you going to the toilet more often than normal? 4. Bulk is G. Is the size or the amount of the stool normal? 5. Color is E. What about the appearance of the stools? 6. Consistency is C. Are the moments of dulce? 7. Offensiveness is D. Do the moments have the unusual smell? Read a simple English part for each of the medical terms developing using for medical canon log and at A and be opposite to healthy. Hysterectomy, surgical, removal of the woman. Menorrhagial, heavy periods. Salpingitis, inflammation of the one of the bulbs that connect the ovary to the woman. Salpingitis, inflammation, cervical biopsy, biopsy of small piece of the twist removed from the neck of the woman. Read the conversation leading to gynecology and the patients of C opposite and complete the notes about the patients. Menarche, 12 years. Menstrual cycle, 4, 5, 20 LMP, 1, 52nd ago. Monarchia, no. Dysmenorrhea, no. Discharges, allied with discharges. No were the questions that the doctor asked loud at C opposite to healthy. Menarches, how old were you when you started to have them? Your periods? Menstrual cycle. Are your periods regular? How long do the periods last usually? LMP. When have you last period? Menorrhagia. Would you say they are light or heavy? Do you have clothes? Dysmenorrhea. Do you have period pains? Discharges. Is there any discharge between the periods? What color is it? Complete the capture board one words in named twice. Load a B and C opposite to healthy. 45. A 45-year-old woman had been half prolonged periods last for 8 days with the patient's of clothes. For 9 months there was no bleeding between periods or after intercourse of periods were no particular painful. She had no notices any hot fluid or night sweat and her general health well-being been good. She has taken the oral contraceptive pill illness until a year previously. Then a couple call was Fister. She has a normal pregnancy when she was 25. Complete the conversation based on the case history in B opposite. Doctor, what tends to be problems? Patients. I have been having palpitation. Doctor. How long have you have 10 patients? For about 6 must be have air problems for year with zero and shortness of breath in the air including water. More than a word meters with having to stop. I have to sell and there pillows. I have a mitral valve replacement 3 years ago and that improving this for a while. Make word combination using a word from each box. Two words can be used to add a B and C opposite to help you. At rest. Atrial fibrillation. Cardiac output. Cardiac failure. Heart failure. 1-4. Petit edema. Premature basis. Why Why the words patients were used to describe the symptoms below A, B, and C opposite to health. Dysphonia, breathlessness, shortness of breath, arrhythmia, palpitation, orthopnea, breathlessness, with lead flags, or edema, swelling. Complete the cast for log A, B, and C opposite to healthy. 60 years woman attended GPS surgery complete of brainless one exerting. This has been increasing over the previous 8 months until it was producing problems around 500 meters. Walking on the level there was no history of chest pain. She has several episodes of the fast palpitation which lasts 20 30 minutes and were associated with some shortness of breath. She has noticed some swelling of her ankles by the end of the day is disappear overnight. Complete the table with words from a positive put a stress mark in front of the stressed syllable in each from the first one has been done for you. Ausculted, auscultation, examination, inspection, palpation, percussion. Put the space steps for examining the red and circulation in order condition to the first stand symptoms system log A opposite to healthy. Measure the hair size and percussion. Are there any movements is as auscultation? Feel the adrenal pulse is palpation. The fourth club is inspection. Locate the apex is palpation. Not any thrill is palpation. A doctor is praising the cast of the 43 years old woman and many in the cardiology department. Complete the text of the presentation look at B opposite to health. While on examination she was pregnant with a temperature of 38.5. She was short of breath. Her pulse was variable, is 100 and 180, and was irregular in time and force. Her blood pressure was 130 and her was 5 centimeters, showing normal moments with respiration. Her pulsal pulses were present and there was no central or reciprocal cyanosis. Her apex bed was displaced to the anterior axillary, the lineal, but still in the fifth intercostal space. Her heart soon were very uncertain when she was initial exam. It was noted that she had pain symptoms and mid-diastolic murmurs heartbeats at the apex. When she was examined several later, there was a harsh periodical friction proof um, all over the precordium were diagnosis at that time was of mitral stenosis and complete with arrhythmic sounds of pericarditis and atrial fibrillation. Match the two parts in the sentence law A, B, and C opposite to health. 1988. So the UK laws of life attendance is in G. Males, moons, and rubella and MRs vaccine. G2. Chickenpox, varicella is common infection. Is E. Disease of Chilon. 3. Rabbit as in incubation. Is A. Period ranging from 4 days to many months. The 4. The patient's rhyming fever is H. With parts of temperature of the 29.5 degrees. 5. He was admitted with a 4-day history of influenza symptoms of the fever with is B. Records, records, melody and general miles. 7. The central part of Africa is in the midst of an epidemic. Is F of I A E A E D S. H. Melon Rubella is most is D. Infection during the catarrhal stage. 9. Layman disease is caused by transmission. Is G. Of B. Bordering from animal to man by exotic sticks. 10. PUO standing for is A. Is E. Phyrexy of uncommon original. Complete the cast report on the patient in a positive log and A, B, and C opposite to help you. Examination log well is pulse right word 100 minutes and have a palpable explain the combination of fever and rigors in a patient who have recently returning from Africa strolling suggests a diagnosis of malaria. The incubation period usually 10 is 14 days. In this case, the patient admitted he had no vein taking prophylaxis regularly. The diagnosis was confirmed by the presence of parasites in the blood film. Complete the sense law of A, B, and C opposite to healthy. An infection Y can be transsequential with antibiotics incurable. 2. Another word for an epidemic is outbreak. 3. Bacteria and viruses as examples of microorganisms. 4. So many was temperature is normal is favorably. 5. The common infection while Spanish bar virus is known as glandular fever. Thank you.